What if the worst thing that ever happened to you was actually saving your life? There was once a king who believed he controlled everything: his kingdom, his army, his fate. He had a minister by his side, wise, calm, unshakable. And this minister had one belief he never stopped repeating: whatever happens, happens for good. The king found it annoying, until one ordinary afternoon changed everything. The king was polishing his sword. The minister sat quietly nearby. One wrong move, the blade slipped, and just like that, the king's finger was gone, cut clean. Blood, pain, shock. The king looked at his hand in disbelief, and the minister, without missing a beat, said quietly, "Whatever happens, happens for good." The king exploded. "My finger is gone. What exactly is good about this?" He pointed at the minister, eyes burning with rage. "Throw him in prison." The minister didn't argue, didn't beg, didn't cry. He simply bowed his head, and as the guards led him away, he said one last time, "Whatever happens, happens for good." The king stared after him, speechless. 2 months passed. Life moved on. The king hunted, feasted, ruled. Then one day, deep in the forest, chasing a deer, the king rode too far ahead. He looked around. No soldiers, no guards, no familiar path. Just trees, silence, and then drums. Tribal drums growing louder. From the shadows, warriors emerged, faces painted, spears raised. A tribe that answered to no king, followed no laws. They grabbed him. He screamed his title, his name, his rank. They didn't understand a word. To them, he was just a sacrifice. They bathed him, dressed him in ceremonial cloth, hung flowers around his neck. The drums grew faster. The ritual had begun. The tribal chief raised his hand and then stopped. His eyes dropped to the king's foot. A missing finger. The chief's face shifted. He stepped back. He spoke to his people, and the drums fell silent. "This man is incomplete. An incomplete offering will anger our God. Release him." The king walked out of that forest alive, shaking, breathless, tears streaming down his face. And in that silence, he heard the minister's voice in his head: "Whatever happens, happens for good." He rode straight back to the palace, threw open the prison doors himself. The minister walked out, calm as the day he went in. The king grabbed his hands. "You were right. My missing finger saved my life. Whatever happened, happened for good. I understand now." Then his voice dropped. "But minister, you spent 2 months in prison because of me. What good came from that?" The minister smiled. "My king, I am your minister. I am always by your side. Had I not been in prison that day, I would have been with you in that forest. You were spared because of your missing finger, but my body was complete. They would have taken me instead. The prison didn't punish me, my lord. It saved me." Here's what this story does to you if you let it sink in. We have all stood in the king's place. Something breaks, something falls apart, something gets taken from you. And in that moment, it feels like the universe has turned against you. A job lost, a relationship ended, a door slammed shut. And you ask, why me? What did I do to deserve this? But here's the truth nobody tells you in that moment. You can't judge the whole story from inside one chapter. The king couldn't see his rescue from inside his pain. The minister couldn't explain his freedom from inside a prison cell. Our minds are brilliant, but limited. We see one moment. The universe sees everything. Every loss you've carried, every plan that collapsed, every night you cried asking why. Some of those broken doors were protecting you from what was behind them. Some of those painful detours were rerouting you away from disaster. You didn't see it then. But look back, look carefully, and ask yourself, how many times did something that felt like destruction turn into direction? You are not being punished. You are being positioned. Stop fighting what you can't control. The chapter that's hurting you right now might be the one that saves you. If something in this story spoke to you, you already know what to do.
subscribe to EchoVerse, because every story we tell here is meant to find you at exactly the right moment.